you might already be familiar with the term professional tax since it is mentioned in your payslips and Form 16. However, you may not know what it is and why it is appearing in your payslips and Form 16 as a deduction from your salary income. Worry not, I'll help you out. Hi everyone, I'm Bhavna from Clear Tax. Today, let me explain the basics of professional tax to you. So, what is professional tax and who levies it? Unlike the name suggests, it's not only a tax which is levied on professionals, it is a tax which is applicable on all kinds of professions, trades and employment, and it is levied based on the income obtained from such a profession, trade and employment. It is a kind of tax on income which is levied by the state government. Please note, not all states in the country choose to levy professional tax. It may be noted that professional tax is a deductible amount for the purpose of Income Tax Act 1961 and can be deducted from taxable income. Now, let's see what the professional tax rate is. Professional tax being levied by the state government is different in different states. Every state has its own laws and regulations to govern professional tax of that particular state. However, all the states do follow a slab system based on the income to levy professional tax. Further, Article 276 of the Constitution, which empowers the state government to levy professional tax, has also provided a maximum cap of Rs 2,500, beyond which professional tax cannot be charged on any person. So, who is responsible for collecting professional tax? The Commercial Tax Department of the respective states collect it, which ultimately reaches the fund of municipality corporation. So now, let's look at who needs to pay professional tax. In case of employees, an employer is a person who is responsible to deduct and pay professional tax to the state government subject to the monetary threshold, if any, provided by respective state's legislation. Also, an employer, which includes corporates, partnership firms, sole proprietorship, etc., operating trade or profession, is also required to pay professional tax on his trade or profession, again subject to the monetary threshold, if any, provided by respective state's legislation. In such a case, the employer needs to register and obtain a professional tax registration certificate to be able to pay professional tax on his trade or profession. An employer also needs to obtain a professional tax enrollment certificate to be able to deduct the tax from his employees and pay. Further, separate registration may be required for each office depending on the respective state's legislation. Individuals who are operating freelancing businesses without any employees are also required to register themselves subject to the monetary threshold, if any, provided by the respective state's legislation. However, a professional tax levy is subject to the exemption provided by the respective state to certain categories. Now, let's discuss the procedure you need to follow to pay professional tax. This is again a state-specific query. However, in general, a professional tax may be paid either online or offline. Further, depending on the state's requirement, a professional tax return also needs to be filed at specified intervals. Now, let's look at the consequences of violating the professional tax regulation. While the actual amount of penalty or penal interest may depend on the respective state's legislation, a penalty may be levied by all such states for not registering once professional tax legislation becomes applicable. Further, there are also penalties for not making the payment within the due date and also failing to file the return within the stipulated due date. For more information, visit our detailed page on professional tax. You can find the link to this page in the description box below. I hope you liked this video. If you like this video, please do like, share and comment, and do subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get a notification every time we upload a new video. Stay tuned for more updates.